2, 1, and action. All right, so our second workshop at level 2, we were working on decelerations. That's catching your follow before the weight transfer, and then usually followed by an acceleration coming out. We gave you a sequence, but I'm just going to sprinkle it in different places because it doesn't always set up to these only moves. So, starter step first, we changed the rhythm to touch. Remember, if you were on the opposite foot and you shifted for and a 1, 2, and then you create this spring, bounce and cross. This just gets the leaders in a slightly more advanced anchor position, and it also makes the movement a little bit more action-reaction rather than triple step flow in the same direction. So we were in that cross position. I'll show this both sides. Prepping your follow forward for 2 allows you to rotate them before stretching away, giving that an inside throw out. Keeping Tatiana square to the slot for 1, 2 allows me to turn her with her right foot reaching. We took 2 beats, 3, 4. I believe my follow first, and step, step. That was our anchor, we were done. We did push break. I prepped the 4 slightly to offset her hips so I could lead a rock and go.
Use your hips.
5 and 6. We said split your hips with your arms so the frame is still wide.
Slight bend elbows.
Turn your follow, but keep them off that leg. All connection is the same.
Jordan's pulling with my elbow. I'm not going, what? That's the worst thing to do.
It keeps growing as we shift into this. Now, I could do that same drop from earlier. I could just give Tatiana an exit. We went into cuddle, and the cuddle, Tatiana kept the stretch going
1, 2,
by reaching that leg.
and 3, 4.
Now, breaking these moves up into different places. I could leave Tatiana in a 2-hand cutoff if you have a lot, and Tatiana could do that just on its own, and it decorates the pose rather than the basic being touch or settle and exit.
And that's not horrible. It's just add a little bit more, right?
Knowing that you could do just this slingshot, and exit out. You could also do this, and a 3, 4. You could slide to this. A lot of times we are mixing these concepts. The basis is 2 beats to create some form of visible deceleration. But over time, when the music is super fast, if you were dancing with speed, 4 beats would probably look good here. Go 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. So know that you can't then take that further.
And followers know that you can also inspire this by holding back, and you're lighter. You're not squeezing, going stop. You're just not going on your foot, and you can slowly see your leader listens and matches you by going away into communication there. If your leader looks scared, maybe you don't do it again. Okay.
Sure, one more time, you won't stop. So I'm thinking 3, Tatiana takes 2 beats, so she just gets there a slight bit behind, but she was able to stretch that moment.
So